Most people that you see produce, a lot of times they go in there and they draw their 808s in there. I like to play my 808s on the keys because I like to get a feel. It's something about playing it with the beat. It helps me kind of get a feel of how I want the 808 to flow. It's a feeling thing for me when it comes to music. So it's about 2 a.m. and I gotta get up bright and early, but I said to myself, you know what? I gotta get this video recorded and I gotta get this video out. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to the channel, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel, all right? But tonight we're gonna cook it up. We're gonna try to cook it up fast, but we're gonna cook it up and make it dope. Y'all know how we do, so let's get right into it. All right, so the first sound we got is this sound called Fractal out of Expand. It sounds like this. And we're just gonna be playing that riff, so let's go and let's record that. All right, so the next sound we got going back to Expand. This is called Feller Tron Choir. It sounds like this. But we're gonna be adding like a pitch bend to it. So I wanted to sound like the sound is actually bending into the note. So we're gonna do it like this. Something real subtle, but it's those little things, those little subtle things, it just kind of enhance the sound and take it to another place. But let's go and let's add that. Perfect. All right, going back to Expand, the next sound we got is called Big Sweeper. Well, this sound is actually a layered sound that I created. I added one of the patches called Big Sweeper, and I added a soft pad called Simple Saw on top of it to give this sound. That's one thing I like about Expand. I know a lot of virtual instruments, they'll allow you to stack different sounds, but I really like going in there and just taking different textures, combining them, and just seeing what I can come up with. But I created this sound, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add this on top of what we got. Perfect. All right, so the next sound we got is just a brass hit. It sounds like this. All right, and this is just another sound out of Expand, but let's go ahead, let's add that. We got a pretty good foundation. You know, I like to build up the foundation, then I add the drums. So let's go ahead and let's start working on some drums. You know what? I actually want to add one more thing. I just heard this melody. So before we start working on the drums, let's find the sound. We're gonna go through Expand and see if we can find the sound to play out what I just heard. Let's just go through Polysynth. No, actually, nah. Let's actually go to vocals. Yeah, let's actually add that. All right, got that. All right, let's go ahead. Let's start working on the drums now. If you notice, I'm playing the hi-hat not just one key, but I'm playing it on 4 different keys. Sometimes I'll play the hi-hats on different keys, and when you do that, it actually just gives the hi-hat a little bit more texture than just playing that one note. Now I could have just did this same pattern, but I'm playing different notes. It just helps to get a hi-hat just a little bit of added texture, but let's keep on building on top of that. Most people that you see produce, a lot of times they go in there and they draw their 808s in there. I like to play my 808s on the keys because I like to get a feel. It's something about playing it with the beat. It helps me kind of get a feel of how I want the 808 to flow. It's a feeling thing for me when it comes to music. I feel like music is really about feeling. Sometimes it's just certain things, it just kind of happen that can't happen when you're drawing in notes. You know, playing it's just certain things that happen. But anyway, let's clean up that 808 and then let's give that a listen. All right, so there's really not a whole lot more that I'm going to add on the beat. I went in there and I cleaned up the 808. Let's just go ahead, let's just give it one good listen from the top. So we cooked it up fast, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty dope, but as always, I want to know, what did you guys think? So drop a comment below. Let me know what you thought about the beat, and until next time, arrivederci.